Hi, everyone. Today I want to talk about procrastination and how it can mess up your daily life, and how I managed to turn things around. For me, it often started like this. I'd wake up in the morning feeling completely drained. Just thinking about the boring tasks waiting for me made it even harder to get moving. So I kept putting things off, scrambling out the door at the last minute, sometimes without even brushing my teeth. And even when I finally sat down in front of my computer, my brain would start arguing with itself. Should I check my phone for a bit first? Deep down, I wanted to be someone with an organized life. But in reality, I had completely lost my sense of control. That feeling of frustration was awful. Then, one day, I realized something. At work, we often rely on SOPs, standard operating procedures, to make sure every step is clear and easy to follow. So why did I keep letting my personal life just go with the flow, ending up stuck in procrastination and a constant sense of disorder? I decided to bring SOPs into my life, writing down my morning and evening routines, breaking work tasks into small steps, and turning all those vague, half-thought ideas into concrete, actionable tasks. And you know what? That small change really helped me climb out of chaos and procrastination. Let's start with the most chaotic parts of the day, the morning routine and the evening routine. Why start here? Because how you begin and end your day usually sets the rhythm for everything in between. If the morning is a mess, it's hard to focus the whole day. If the evening doesn't have a proper wrap-up, the next day starts messy too. Here's my ideal morning routine. Open the curtains to get natural light. Drink a glass of water. Do a 2-minute stretch. Brush my teeth and wash my face. Prepare and enjoy a healthy breakfast. Do makeup. Plan my schedule for the day. It sounds simple, but the key is, I don't have to ask myself, what's next? That means less hesitation. I just follow the list step by step and get it done. The evening routine works the same way. Review today's schedule. Skincare. Prepare tomorrow's clothes and bag. Read for 30 minutes. Meditate for 5 minutes. Go to bed. It gives the day a complete ending. But of course, reality isn't always so neat. My energy level isn't the same every day. Sometimes it's high, sometimes very low. On bad days, even with a list in front of me, I'd think, ugh, this is too much. I can't possibly do all of this today. That's when I realized a routine can't just have one version. It needs to adapt to different energy levels. So I created 3 sets for myself. High energy version, full routine. Drink water, wash up, stretch, plan the day, prepare a healthy breakfast, do makeup, and even squeeze in 20 minutes of exercise. Medium energy version, light routine, just the essentials. Drink water, brush teeth, quick stretch, breakfast, plan the day. Low energy version, bare minimum. The simplest moves: take a sip of water, rinse my mouth for 10 seconds, eat a slice of bread, and open my planner. I put these into my morning routine section in TickTick, either as tasks with check items or tasks with subtasks. Every morning, I open TickTick and pick the version that fits my energy level. This way, even if my morning isn't perfect, I don't feel like I failed. At least I got moving. Even the lowest effort version still counts as progress. After all, anything worth doing, even half done, is better than not doing it at all. Even brushing for just 10 seconds beats not brushing at all. Even grabbing a piece of bread is better than leaving the house hungry. And because it's written down, I can copy the routine into today's schedule and check things off. It's not just done in my head. Hearing that little tick gives me a real sense of completion. The same idea works for evening routines and workout routines too. For example, after work, I divide my evenings into 4 states, each with its own mini routine. 1. Energetic. Read, learn something, or work on a hobby project. 2. Want to move. Light chores, tidying, or a walk. 3. Need to relax. Watch a movie or listen to a podcast. 4. Need to organize. reflect on the day, and prepare tomorrow's to-dos. I've got a set of options for each mood. All I need to do is pick one, and it makes taking actions so much easier. The same applies to workouts. I don't know if you're like me, but every time I plan to exercise, my brain starts arguing with itself. Should I work out today? What should I do? Ugh, that's too hard. No, that's way too boring. So in my workout list, I set 3 categories: low energy, stretching, breathing, meditation; medium energy, cardio plus light strength; high energy, HIIT plus full strength training. Each one already has a fixed set of moves, so even if I feel completely drained, I still have a minimum version that lets me do something instead of nothing. Beyond daily life, I also applied this method to work. I created a work section to handle tasks that easily get messy. Often, we don't know what the first or second step should be, or the steps aren't consistent. Take YouTube content creation as an example. Should I start with writing the title and thumbnail, or the script and video first? I found that starting with the title clarifies the theme. Without writing down the steps, I'd procrastinate, sometimes jumping straight into writing without a clear theme, ending up with messy structure and wasted time revising. So in my work list, I add recurring projects, monthly meetings, YouTube videos, quarterly reviews, etc. Each project becomes a task, with subtasks like define topic, write title and outline, draft script, record materials, first edit, team review, revise, upload, and publish. The key is breaking tasks into the smallest actionable steps, or at least the lowest barrier steps I'm comfortable with. This has 2 big benefits. 1. It makes me more efficient. I always know what's next, so I don't get stuck in uncertainty. Even on low-energy days, I can still make some progress. 2. It helps me keep refining the process. For example, I realized I often forgot to track post-release data, which made me less sensitive to trends. Once I noticed, I added that step into the SOP. This helps improve results. And having clear work steps also makes waking up in the morning less daunting, because I know exactly what's on my plate. A successful morning routine also gives me more energy and motivation for the day. The 2 reinforce each other, forming a positive cycle. So that's everything for today's video. To sum it up, building SOPs isn't about chasing the perfect routine. It's about giving your life a sense of order. And because we prepare versions for different energy levels, whether it's a high energy or low energy day, we'll always make progress. No more falling into the trap of thinking, I failed again. If this video gave you any useful ideas, a thumbs up or share helps me a lot. And if you like tips on staying organized, you're welcome to subscribe. Progress beats perfection. Keep going. You've got this.